Hi everyone, ito si Tatay Jack na inviting you to watch the review of the latest activities of PBBM. But after the the video from RTVM, please read the news content of this uh, this episode of my blog. So we shall now proceed with the video, and don't forget to share this video, share and like this video, okay?
Thank you to our Trade and Industry Secretary, Secretary the Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, the Special Assistant to the President, Secretary Anton Lagdameo, and the Advisor on Investment and Economic Affairs, Techbo, APEC Business Advisory Council Chairman, Dominic Nan, the Private Sector Advisory Council Strategic Convener, Sabine Aboites, the APEC Senior Official, Matt Murray, participants of the APEC 3 meeting, partners from the private sector, fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a privilege for me to come and welcome you all on behalf of Filipinos here in Cebu and in the rest of the country. Uh, and as they say here locally, maayong pag-abot or happy arrival in our great appreciation for the long way you took to come here to be with us for this meeting. Comfortable in numbers as we all are, 17, 31, 10 carry significant meaning to us. Not as a lucky combination of a game of roulette, just a few steps from where we are here at New Star. Rather, these represent the number of times the words equity, sustainability, and opportunity are mentioned in the main body of the Philippine Development Plan. That does
Wala bang audio? Wala bang audio itong RTVM? Kasi may audio ako eh. So ulitin ko, So, okay naman ang audio ko. Sabi ni Ami ko lang audio.
not even count the adjectival or other speech parts. For the Philippines, there is no more relevant theme for this year's third APEC Business Advisory Council meeting. The last time I spoke before this audience at the APEC CEO Summit in Bangkok last year, I highlighted the need to accelerate our efforts to address structural and policy issues with a view to enabling rapid economic recovery and growth in a swift and sustained manner that creates jobs, draws more people into the mainstream economy, and reduces poverty and inequality. I also underscore that critical to this effort is our cooperation on issues such as food security, health systems, and of course, climate change. What should underpin all of these lofty goals towards equity, both within and across our economy?
Pero naririnig niyo ako when I talk. Um, yeah. Can you hear me? Is there an audio now when I talk? Bakit kaya walang audio? Yes. So you can hear me, yeah? So how come there's no... Pero pag inulit, wala yung audio. How come? Okay, ulitin natin, ha? Ulitin natin yung
Special Assistant to the President, Secretary Anton Lagdameo, and the Advisor on Investment and Economic Affairs, Techbo, APEC Business Advisory Council Chairman, Dominic Nam, the Private Sector Advisory Council Strategic Convener, Sabine Aboite, the APEC Senior Official, Matt Murray,
no.
participants of the APEC 3 meeting, partners from the private sector, fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a privilege for me to come and welcome you
Wala
all
pa bang
to
audio yung feed ni PBBM?
rest of the country. And as they say here locally, maayong pag-abot or happy arrival in our great appreciation for the long way you took to come here to be with us for this meeting. Comfortable in numbers as we all are, 17, 31, 10 carry significant meaning to us. Not as a lucky combination of a game of roulette, just a few steps from where we are here at New Star. Rather, these represent the words of the number of times the words equity, sustainability, and opportunity are mentioned in the main body of the Philippine Development Plan. That does not even count the adjectival or other speech parts. For the Philippines, there is
So how do I solve the problem? So how do I solve the problem now? I've been doing what I did. Sayang kung hindi magpapatuloy ang ating it's useless to go on kung walang audio talaga. Settings. Yeah. Mag-out muna ako and then I'll be I will go out of the StreamYard and go back in and try to see if that's the problem, okay? Can you hear me? Uh, Sir Ami, can you hear me? Hello, Lolita Kaganda Cortez. Maulan na naman na gabi po. Diyan sa Pilipinas, bagyong-bagyo ba? Yes. Subukan natin ulit. Kundi, i-end ko na yung LS ko hanggang di ko ma-resolve ba. So, let's try to do it again. Wala.
Floating around. The National Museum Board of Trustees, Chairperson Andoni Aboitis, and Cebu Province, Governor Gwen Garcia, Cebu City Mayor Michael Rama. Of course, also accompanying us today is the First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos, my
Hello,
fellow
Mr.
workers in
Paul.
government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the House of Representatives that are here practically in full force. Well done. And ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan. At the outset, allow me to apologize if we have kept you waiting. And as a matter of fact, if I had been left alone, you would still be waiting. And you can thank the First Lady for literally pulling my arm and dragging me out and saying there are people waiting. And the reason why is it is fascinating in there. If you haven't been in there, you are in for a very special treat. The exhibits that have been put out, the way that they have been presented, the curation of all the different artifacts has been done in such a splendid fashion that it would require perhaps a week of coming here every day to properly see it. I'm a museum type person, so I tend to I tend to spend days in museums, and I think so will you. So this is in line with our national agenda to promote tourism and just as importantly, to nurture our national identity. I'm delighted to be with you today at the inauguration of the National Museum of the Philippines in Cebu City. It is a milestone not only for the Queen City of the South and the whole province of Cebu, but for the entire country, as the opening of this museum brings to the fore our rich natural, cultural, and artistic treasures. Museums are considered valuable cultural assets to a nation as they build a sense of community, document history, inspire creativity, promote tourism, and unite people through a shared heritage. Indeed, through the art and the artifacts that they showcase, museums enable visitors to get a glimpse of the past, understand the present, and illuminate the way to the future. The construction of the NMP Cebu had its share of setbacks. We had the pandemic, there was Typhoon Odette. However, there is a shared commitment and dedication in establishing a national museum in one of the country's top tourist destinations. We are finally here today, opening its doors for the public. The inauguration is a true testament that when we pursue a united approach to any task, we can accomplish projects that will benefit generations of Filipinos. And let me now highlight what to me is not only because it is so interesting and it is so informative, but why are museums still important? Why should we not just put these away and lock them away and just keep them as artifacts, and perhaps the academicians can come in, the scientists can come in and study them once in a while? But why do we have to make these exhibits? Why do we have to make museums? Every country, a young country such as the Philippines, has to find its identity. And we need to answer the question. If we are to unite together, we need to answer the question, what does it mean to be Filipino? And this is an illustration precisely of the cultural heritage that we all share. And what is a culture but a shared view of our lives, a shared view of our people, a shared view of our country. And that is why it is important that we have and celebrate these historical artifacts that shine a very, very strong light on where Filipinos came from, what we had done since, and what is the trend, where are we headed. The past can give us very many lessons, and the past can also provide the glue by which we can say, I am like you, I am like you, I am like you, I am Filipino. And that is why today is so important. I congratulate the officials and employees of the NMP for spearheading the foundation of this museum. Remain steadfast in further strengthening your institution's resolve to pursue its mandate of managing and developing national collections in the fields of art, cultural heritage, and natural history. I also congratulate the local government of Cebu City and the province of Cebu for working hand in hand with the NMP to establish the biggest regional museum of the NMP in the Visayas. This newly inaugurated museum is another source of pride, not only just for Cebuanos, but for all of us Filipinos. With this, I encourage my fellow servants in government to support the initiatives of the NMP. Besides, I already got an earful as I went around from talking about budgets and talking about... It went in one ear and stayed there. It didn't go out the other ear. So let us persuade local and foreign visitors alike to include the NMP Cebu in their itinerary whenever they visit our beautiful country and this vibrant, ancient province. Let us also ensure that our cultural institutions and establishments are accessible to Filipinos from all walks of life. Once again, congratulations to the National Museum of the Philippines, to everyone involved in the completion of this newly inaugurated museum. Congratulations for a job very well done and a very important job completed. Dagang salamat. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
So, yun ang unang video. Importante po yung museum, sabi niya, para malaman natin ang heritage po natin. Para malaman natin kung bakit tayo Pilipino. So, ang karamihan sa atin sa mga kababayan natin ay hindi interesado na punta sa museum. Pero kung talagang gusto nilang malaman kung ano ang tunay na kahulugan ng pagiging Pilipino, dapat minsan magpunta rin sa museum. So we'll try to look up at the second video. Maestro Paul, pumunta kami ng Baguio sa first week ng February this next year.
Not first week.
No, ano? A second week?
No, third week na.
Third week na raw kami pupunta. doon sa Baguio. Let's meet up. So, leave your phone number later or magbablog din ako through the messenger. Oh. What's my address sa messenger po? Jack Fernandez? Mami, Jack Fernandez sa messenger account ko? Yeah. My messenger account, Jack Fernandez, or better yet, mag-join ka sa Bangus Chat Group, Sir Amit. Mag-join ka sa Bangus Chat Group. May na-form kaming group chat. So those who are interested, join the group chat na Bangus Group Chat. The best way is to tanungin nyo kay Trexibilla how to join. Hindi ako more techie. So, let's try to be sabi ni Cutie Connie, one of those who loves to go to the museum. Yeah. And you will find so many interesting things sa museum. So, pagkatapos po ng second video, yung pinost ko news sa $285 million worth of investment na nakuha ni Presidente, doon yung malalaman. Magkukomento na lang ko tungkol doon sa main LS ko this 7 o'clock Philippine time, 4 o'clock American Pacific time. So there will be another live show later on. So, but it is important that we get news about the things that PBBM is doing. Hindi yung siraan ang pupuntahan natin. Minsan pumunta tayo para malaman ng chismis. But mas importante, malaman natin kung anong ginagawa ng ating presidente. Hindi ko naiintindihan kung bakit maraming nanonood kung tungkol sa mga vloggers na nagsisiraan. Ika-importante, mahal natin ang bayan. Dapat, tama sa Cuticoni, sabi noon, I want to find out what is happening in the country. Not too much. Sabi niya sa akin si Cuticoni, huwag masyado kay Maharlika ang aking topic. Kaya nga, hindi ako nagtatopic kay Madam Maharlika. Paminsan-minsan lang ako nagtatopic kay Madam Maharlika. Yun ang suggestion sa akin ni Cutie Connie noon. Nakikinig ako sa aking suggestion ng aking mga viewers. So, let's try to present yung nabulilyasong kwan kanina. Sabihin niyo sa akin kung may audio, kung wala.
Thank you to our Trade and Industry Secretary,
Wala pa rin?
the Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, the Special Assistant to the President, Secretary Anton Lagdameo, and the Advisor on Investment and Economic Affairs, Techbo.
Hey, Fat Buds.
APEC Business Advisory Council Chairman, Dominic Nam. The Private Sector Advisory Council Strategic Convener, Sabine Aboites. The APEC
So, ang problema siguro,
participants of the ABAC 3 meeting, partners from the private sector, fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a privilege for me to come and welcome you all on behalf of Filipinos here in Cebu and in the rest of the country. And as they say here locally, maayong pag-abot
wala pa rin yung audio?
in our great appreciation for the long way you come here to be with us for this meeting. Comfortable in numbers as we all are, 1731.
Wala pa rin yung audio,
Very
ha?
significant meaning to us. Not as a lucky combination of a game of roulette, just a few
Um,
steps from where we are
again,
at New Star. Rather, these represent the words of the number of times the words equity, sustainability, and opportunity are mentioned in the main body of the Philippine Development Plan.
siguro.
Let's not even count the adjectival or other speech parts. For the Philippines, there is no more relevant theme for this
So, what do I do?
APEC Business Advisory Council meeting.
Uh, uh, I'm trying to fix it.
In the Philippines, our long-term ambition, not in 2040, or our ambition for
Uh,
2040, envisages comfortable, secure, and strongly rooted Philippines where no one is poor or left behind. We aim to achieve this through, amongst others, strength.
I'm trying to end it.
Rules before we get. You have to pay your tape when you got it. And you're going to
Hi, Marcel T. Thank you. Mag-usap-usapan mag... saan yung phone mo na may tape? So, kumusta po? Maritel T, Cutie Connie, Food Buds Recipe, Ceramic, Texibilia, iba talaga si PBBM. So, pero mo nakatanggap siya ng $285 million na sa investment coming from actual na yun na na-receive niya doon sa Malaysia. So, basahin natin doon sa top. Mayroon sabi niya yung nasa top. I have a voice recording of this. So, ang headline po ay Malaysian business leaders commit 285 million investment to the Philippines dated July 27. Ang sabi niya, in the 3D visit of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to Malaysia, the government has reaped a total of 285 billion investment commitment after Malaysian business leaders have pledged to expand their business and operations sa Philippines. So, ang trip niya po sa Malaysia ay hindi na-waste po. Kasi nakakuha siya ng na 2.85 billion, 285 million dollars worth of investment. Kung i-multiply mo yan sa 50 pesos per dollar, lagpas po ng 1 billion point 5 yung ang kanyang nakuha. So, sulit na ang gastos na pagpunta po niya doon. Sabi ng Presidente, lahat daw ng investment commitments ng Malaysian business leaders ay magkakaroon ng matinding contribution para sa economic growth ng Pilipinas. Any additional investment coming from abroad will always lead to additional job growth, job creation. Dadami po ang maiempleyado ng ating gobyerno pag mayroong foreign investment. Kaya kailangan makipagkaibigan tayo sa mga mararaming bansa para dumagsa sa atin yung investment ng nila para mag-create po ng job sa ating bansa. And sabi niya, I had the benefit of meeting a number of Malaysian business in the key sectors of transportation, agriculture, and technology. Sabi niyang Presidente, di ba yan ang mga importanteng sectors ng ating ekonomiya? Agriculture, kasi kung maganda ang agriculture natin, bababa ang presyo ng ating bilihin sa pagkain. And most of the inflation rate increase is due to the rise in food prices. Kasama na dyan po ang transportation at technology. Kasi right now, digitalized economy na ang buong mundo. Most of the transactions are done through the internet or yung computers. So, matindi talaga ang lawak ng foresight ng ating Presidente. Anong sinasabi ng mga detractors niya na wala siyang ginagawa? Ganda-ganda nga ng ginagawa ng Presidente natin. Tayo ang may pinakamataas na GDP growth in Southeast Asia. Talo natin ang Singapore, talo natin ang Vietnam, tinalo natin ang China, tinalo natin ang India, tinalo natin ang Japan sa GDP, growth, which is 6 to 7%. Sabi pa niya, the President said that the insights from the meetings have further convinced him that the Philippines and Malaysia are moving in the right direction. With structured changes that will establish the Philippines as this ideal investment partner for the Malaysian businesses. So, ini-encourage niya yung mga Malaysian businesses to look for investments in the Philippines. They said that they're moving in the right directions. Ini-emphasize niya yung growth ng GDP natin para pakita na mas maganda ang oportunidad sa ating bansa kasi mas malaki ang GDP growth natin kaysa sa Malaysia. He does it in a very subtle way na he does not put down yung naman yung Malaysian gross domestic product. Ganyan. Katindi ang ating Presidente na pag-promote sa ating bansa. So, the investment we have agreed on so far will inject a total of 285 million, serving as a robust affirmative indication of the ongoing trust and keen interest of business and investors in the Philippines. Importante ang word dyan, yung trust. They trust the government of the Philippines with PBBM as the leader of our country. So, dati noon, yung bago pa siya kumakandidato, sasabihin nila, PBBM's economy will go down if he is elected the president. He has proven them wrong so far. Malaki ang pag-unawa niya sa business. Kasi may background sa economy. Mayroon na we are very thankful that he became the president. Unang-una, may executive experience siya. Kaya, nakikita niya ang common na problems kasi na-experience niya yan during his term as governor of Ilocos Norte. That is why it's important for a president that he or she should have executive experience, which is not a requirement in the Constitution, but it's preferable kung may experience sa executive ang ating magiging Pangulo. Although, pag matalino yung isang tao, mayroon siyang background on the different aspects of the economy, pwede kung matalino. Kasi si Apo Lakay naman ay hindi nagkaroon ng executive experience pero matalino talaga siya. Offset ng katalinuhan yung medyo lack of executive experience. Sa pangbagay sa pagpapatakbo ng mundo, kaagipat po niyan na kailangan maging ang qualification na maging presidente, dapat mayroon siyang alam sa foreign policy. So, dalawang bagay para maging successful na presidente. May executive experience and mayroon foreign policy expertise. Parehong nandun po sa talent po ng ating magaling na presidente. May executive experience, magaling pa sa diplomasya. Kita mo. Medyo tumahimik po ang China. Kinailangan pa nga tawagin ni Xi Jinping si Presidente Duterte para ipaalam kay PBBM ang sinasalob ng China kasi hindi nila matinag si PBBM sa kanyang resolba na protektahan ang teritoryo ng Pilipinas. So, magbabasa tayo ng so, yan ang konteksto ng pagpunta niya. Yung mga ibang dyan, yung mga iba, basahin nyo na lang at makikita nyo na talagang magaling po si President Marcos. So, magbabasa tayo ng mga ibang komento nyo. Then, sa mamayang mamayang hapon sa California, umaga na sa inyo dyan ng alas 7, tayo magla-live ulit. So, may support na darating ako dyan sa Baguio na 3rd week po. Good evening kay Food Buds Recipe, kay Maritel T. Thank you very much for visiting my channel again. I miss you guys. Alam nyo ba na nasuspend ang aking channel? Kasi yung may mga galit sa akin, siniraan ako sa YouTube. Pinaglaban ko ang aking channel kasi ang channel ko, mabait na channel to. Dito sa channel ko, hindi tayo sumisira ng sino man na tao. Kung kung sakasakaling binabatikos natin yung tao, you do it in a respectful manner. Pati yung pagbatikos natin kay Madam Maharlika, respectful po ang pagbatikos natin. Based on issue-based po ang pagbabatikos na natin. Katulad ni Ceramic. Napakagaling po ni Ceramic. Puntahan niyo po si Ceramic. Pag man-live show ka, Ceramic, plate ko nandoon, di ba? So, nandito na rin si Red One pula. Yung pala, si Red One, sa masungid kong katunggali. Mabait po yan si Red One. Parati kaming nagkakatunggali sa opinion, pero we respect each other. In fact, I am very proud of Red One. I'm very proud of Trexie Villa because they express their opinions freely without fear of being chastised. Di ba, Red One? Nandito na rin si Pia. I miss Pia. Pati kitang hinahanap kay si Sela kay Textibilia. Pati lang tayo, miss you tatay, sabi niya. Okay. So, hanggang doon lang tayo ngayon. Pero mamayang gabi ang main LS ko po. So, thank you very much for visiting my channel again. I'm sorry that the feed of PBBM did not work out. Ewan ko kung anong iba because the other tape of coming from RTBM was all right. I would love to let you see or view the actual video of the speech of PBBM in the APEC summit. Maybe what I'll do is just to summarize yung speech niya. So, pero ang gusto ko talaga is you view it coming from the actual words of the president where he speaks for himself. Kasi normally I do not make any comment because President BBM is better at it than anybody else. Okay, so thank you. I will end the LS now, and I would like to see you later on sa aking LS. 7 o'clock sa Philippine time po ang aking next LS. Thank you. See you. Bye. And incidentally, every morning, this will be my schedule. Na yung mga news about PBBM, I ilalatag ko na sa inyo. Ilalatag ko na para madali na ang pag-LS ko sa main, sa 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Philippine time. Okay, bye. I love you all.